Yes, good afternoon, officers. Time for today's flash CSAT program. Today's topic is algebraic expressions. You usually get one or two questions from this topic. So let's solve a previous year question from this particular beautiful topic, algebraic expressions. So let's deal with what is going on. First question, it was asked in 2014. Okay, so there is usually the UPSC pattern has a cyclic process. They stop some kind of questions for some time and suddenly they revamp those questions after 5 to 6 years gap. So maybe this year we can expect such kind of simple questions. Always your smartness lies in choosing the questions. So always look for these kind of simple questions. Less than 30 seconds or 40 seconds you can solve it. So the first question, if x plus y is 12 and xy is 27, find the value of x cube plus y cube. So if you check this question out, very simple. You know that x plus y, it's a cube question. So x plus y whole cube is nothing but x cube plus y cube plus 3xy into x plus y. If you just know this, you can solve this question. He wants the value of only this part. Therefore, x plus y value you know. So this is nothing but 12 cube is equal to x cube plus y cube plus 3 into, instead of xy we have 27. 27 into x plus y value, you already know it is 12. So you just need to find x cube plus y cube is equal to, overall you will get 12 cube minus 3 into 27 into 12. Very simple question, x cube plus y cube. So that is how, it's a very simple question. So just left is the calculation part. So keep that in mind. So 12 cube is 1296. So there is nothing but 1728 minus 36 into 27. So we'll have option C. Very simple question to solve. Less than 30 seconds you can solve this question. Next question. This is asked in 2016. If then the value of x is x cube plus y cube is, what is the value of this one? If x plus 1 by x is 4. So he has given us that x plus 1 by x is 4. He is asking the value of x cube plus 1 by x cube. Very simple. Same strategy. So here the logic is very simple. You know that x plus 1 by x whole cube, if you do, you will get x cube plus 1 by x cube plus 3 into x into 1 by x into x plus 1 by x. This is the equation you are going to get. However, this x and xi will get cancelled and you need the value of this part. So x plus 1 by x is given as 4. So 4 whole cube minus the question mark part plus 3 into x plus 1 by x is already 4. 3 4s are 12. So 4 cube is 64 is equal to question mark plus 12. Therefore, question mark is equal to 64 minus 12, which is 52. Therefore, answer is 52. As simple as this, you can solve such a simple question. This is asked in 2016. So there is a chance of repetition of this kind of questions. So next question. Okay. He is asking you the value of a square plus b square. A square plus b square is equal to how much? If a minus b is equal to 2. And he has given us ab is equal to 15. Simple question. A minus b whole square is nothing but a square minus 2ab plus b square. He is asking you a square plus b square value. So I can rewrite this as a square plus b square minus 2ab. A minus b whole square, you know a minus b is 2, so 2 square minus, now this is equal to this part minus 2 into ab value is 15 years given. So this becomes 30 and this is a square plus b square. Now this is 4. Now this minus 30 comes this side, this becomes plus 30. So answer is 34. 34 is a square plus b square. Very simple question. So answer is option A. So like this we can solve very easy questions. The whole question, the whole logic over here is, what you have to understand here is, you will get these kind of questions even in normal exam. But the whole point is, lot of students when they do the questions, they will just go with the flow. First question, second question, third question. You stop doing that. First spend 10 minutes time on the CSAT math paper. Select these kind of questions. You will find at least about 10 to 12 questions like this. If you solve those math questions, you are in the exam. So that is what students should do, because this exam is not about math prowess. It's about how smart you are and how are you valuing time. These two things should be kept in mind for solving CSAT questions. So these are the questions, previous year questions. If you observe, we have solved a 2014 question, then we have solved a 2016 question, then we have solved a 2018 question, 2018 question. So look at the patterns of questions, observe, okay? And before we end, we are going to launch a new batch on September 22nd. What are the features of this batch? Here we are going to deal with, it's a 2-year UPSC program, because we usually believe students should start a little early, and slow and steady wins the race always. So keeping that perspective in mind, we don't want to trouble the students much. Let them learn as much as possible. And then what we do is, we're going to train you in general studies. In general studies, we will train you exclusively for prelims as well as for mains. Both these will be dealt with. In this, what are we offering? First, NCERT classes, which are very important, because that creates the foundation base. Now, based on that, we will be giving you 19 books, static books with updated information. So static part will be done. And after that, you will be provided with exclusive thing of one-to-one mentorship. One-to-one mentorship is, an expert mentor will be there. You will sit with them. If you have any doubts, clarifications, how to write an answer, how to select the questions, all the training process will be taken care by the mentor. And this is a special feature. And based on this, you have recorded classes. So by chance, if you miss any classes, you will have the recorded classes. So there is nothing that you will have to miss. And then practice questions will be provided in both prelims as well as mains. So prelims inka mains రెండిటికి training program నడుస్తూ ఉంటుంది. ఇది కాకుండా ఇవన్నీ లింక్ చేసుకుని current affairs classes. So what you have to do is, whatever you have read, you have to connect with all these pieces of information, and that is how current affairs classes will be useful. Because questions, though they are static, the questions will be asked only based out of current affairs. So that is the style of UPSC. So that clearly shows whether the candidate is reading the newspaper or not and all that stuff. So current affairs classes, linking with all these things, and it's a 2-year long program. So coolly you can prepare and do the exam well. If you have any doubts or queries, you can call 81211 91985. This is a number, so don't forget that. If you have any doubts, you can call this number 81211 91985, or you can just mail at www.sriramsias.com. So get ready, be focused, start your preparation, slow and steady. That is how we win this UPSC race. So that's all for today. Shamanth Pydikondala signing off. Bye-bye.